Hey guys, you're watching one and only. My name is AJ, and I just saw something creepy out of the window. What was that? Oh, it was you. Hello there. Welcome back to another episode of ZONOCraft Season 3. I think he likes me. We are in the middle, or we've just sort of started a mob farm here. The mob farm is actually completed. I don't think it'll have anything now that I've slept. I have collected some stuff up, though. It's not quite 100% efficient yet. I think there's a load of caves underneath here that haven't been lit up. I mean, ooh, he's got some cobblestone. I wonder if I can get his enchanted armor. I don't know why I want it, but whenever I see a zombie with armor, I just have to have it. I think there's a load of places, like, just on the surface alone that isn't lit up. Did I get anything? No, I just got the cobblestone. But, like, in here, that needs to be lit up. And there must be a ton of caves underneath here. I don't think my strip mine came out this wide. I think it came out this long. I think it would have come to about there, the strip mine from the mesa. But I don't think it came out this wide, so it's definitely not crazy efficient. Someone had a really cool idea, though. If I put hoppers all down here going to a chest, when they fall, it'll just collect up the drops automatically, and then I don't have to stand in here. Because my original thought was I can just go AFK while in here and just sort of leave it and do some editing or something like that, and I'll just sort of collect it up. But yeah, hoppers, fantastic idea. Today I want to get down a bit of a blueprint to the actual castle itself, the shape of the castle that I want. And I think I want to go for a traditional castle, and by that I mean 4 walls, 4 towers. Do you know what I mean? Like the traditional look with a big door in the front, and then I would really like to have a wall, like a castle wall that goes around the outside, maybe with like a portcullis or something like that opening up. Now I don't know if I want the opening on this side, or if it would be better to have a path that split off here and go that way, and then you sort of enter it from this side. It doesn't really matter what way the mob farm is round. I've just got the door on that side for the moment, but that can easily be changed. I think I sort of like the idea of it being on this side. Now it is very high as well. I don't think that the castle itself is going to be as high as the mob farm, so what we'll have to do is when we get to the top, we'll just have to sort of blend it in nicely. I think it'll probably come up to the bottom of the mob farm, if not just a little bit below, because if we go too tall for the like width and length of it, it's going to look like a really tall castle, and you know, too tall and too short, and you don't really want that. So we want to try and peel as much room as we can. I should have built it a little bit more in, to be fair, but who says that we need to have a wall around all sides? Who says that we don't just have a wall off that side with like a stable and stuff like that all in it? So let's count out from the middle. Let's get some cobblestone so I don't have to waste any of these special ones. If we go 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 blocks, and then the outside. See, that's already in the path, but I can move the path. I can curve the path around that. The path isn't like 100% needing to be here. So then if we do 20 blocks off this way, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20, and obviously there's not an exact middle point, so remember to place 2 blocks to keep it all centered. And then 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20, that one and that one. And then finally, we'll have to do a little bit of terraforming, but that shouldn't be a problem. Oh, wrong one. Pickaxe. 1 2 3 4 5. Not wood. I need a good axe. 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20. That one. Oops. That one. And that one. Okay, beautiful. Now, obviously, the castle wall, or the castle windows and stuff won't be able to start until sort of this level. We don't want windows down there, so that's just going to sort of be a giant stone brick area. But seeing as though it touches nicely into this water, maybe we can do like a secret entrance and have a grate, like a sewer grate, leading out into this river. But you can actually travel up it. That would be pretty sick. So let's now join these up together. I want stone brick at the bottom and then like cobblestone for the majority of it, with details with stone brick. That would be the best combination, I think, for this castle. So it should be easy now, seeing as though we're doing a nice simple square structure. Stupid grass getting in the way. I don't like the grass because sometimes it can throw off where you're placing stuff, and it'll place it like in the wrong block. Okay, I think that's in line here. And this way, obviously we've got square corners at the moment, but eventually we'll have we'll have the round. I want round towers in the corners. I don't think, not on camera at least. I might have off camera, like when I first sort of bought Minecraft. I think one of the first things people do when they first buy Minecraft and they first take a look at creative mode, I would have hazard a guess that the first thing that you make is a castle with 4 walls and 4 towers. I did, at least, and I feel like most of us probably did as well. But I don't think I've ever done a 4-towered castle on camera. I've built some castles in the past. We've done the Nether Castle, which I think had 2 towers at the front. We've done the one on the adventure map that had 2 towers, but they were diagonal to each other. They weren't like in line, like the front ones or the back ones. They were like one front one and one back one, and that was really cool. I really did like that castle. It was a lot smaller than this. This is actually a absolutely huge project, so maybe it wouldn't be a bad idea having multiple uses for this. So we have the mob farm in the middle, like what we've got, but then look at all of this other space that we've got around the outside. The castle needs to be this size as well, because if the castle wasn't as big as what it is at the moment, it would look way too tall and would have this sort of giant pillar and mob thing sticking out at the top, and I don't think that we could pull that off in a way that would look good. So I don't mind it being bigger. I don't mind it being bigger. Seeing as though it's only going to be 4 walls, it's not a crazy amount of resources. I mean, I haven't even gone through that many stone bricks at the bottom here, and the stone bricks are probably the most expensive blocks out of everything that we're going to be building it out of. Oh, no, I didn't miss one. Okay, we're going into this river slightly. So maybe we can have another sewer system that runs into this river. That could be quite nice. Oh, I've gone way too far. Way too far. So let's hop back up here. And bring these down this way. Okay, so we know now that we have to have stone brick all the way from this height down here, which is probably the lowest point, because I think the river is on the other side is probably at the same height. From this point, and then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks high of stone brick all the way around. That's not terribly bad, seeing as though it's not 5 all the way around, it's just 5 high on the highest points. So yeah, no, we should be okay. Maybe 6, because I think it goes up another block there. Maybe 6, but we should. That's a pretty good number. It's a healthy number that I'm happy with. Okay, so this is the last side. We can now stand in the middle and really gauge at the space that we have required. Now we need a throne room. Obviously, no castle is complete without a throne room. We're going to need a kitchen, bedrooms. I want to have spiral staircases going up the nearly said elevators then, going up the towers. I want to be able to walk along the front of the castle wall, all that kind of stuff. So, towers. How big do we want these towers to be? We want them to be round, which is perfect because we've got a center point right here. Let's mark out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a block. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a block. I fell. I can't. There's no way out. Let's get back up here. Oh, it's going to be so nicely. I might even extend the wheat farm right up to the tower or something like that. That could be sick as well. Okay, so we want to add that one. I should take this away, really. Stop being lazy. It's only a little bit. We'll take this away and have that do. And then that one, that one, that one, and that one. That's a super, super easy pattern to replicate. That one, that one. And then that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. Okay. I should really grab these as well. I love that windmill. I'm absolutely loving, like, all of the areas that we've got going here. Okay, so just 2 more bits, and then I can cut. I thought that broke grass really quickly then. I was wondering. I was like, how did my pickaxe do that? That one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. Stupid grass. That one, that one, that one. And then finally, 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay, wonderful. Let me get all of the stone brick ones down, and then I'll be back. It'll give us an idea of sort of size as well, because it'll all be up at the same level. And I shall go and sleep. Okay, I lied. This took so much longer than I thought and took up so many resources. I actually had to go and make some more stone brick. I've only got 25 left, and I don't think I've got any in the chest. I don't think, like, I've got a secret 3 stacks left or something that I didn't know, but I've got 1 stack in there. Damn it, I missed it. I must have thought it was smooth stone or something. Oh, man. But I've got 25 and a stack left then. But it is all done. We've got the walls going right down to the floor. Not that they needed to be. I can actually salvage a lot of this because, or some of these corner ones, because obviously the floor is all going to be on one level, isn't it? Let's say the floor is on this level right here. Obviously that means all of these ones have to go. The floor is on this level. It goes across, which means anything here and below on only this quarter of the circle can then be salvaged again. But I thought, well, I might as well put it all in for now. It actually feels quite big in here. It's actually a huge, huge space. I'm very, very pleased with that. I need to find my shovel. I think I've got a good shovel still to sort of clear it out and flatten it all out on the inside. And then I think I'm still unsure of where I want this entrance to be. We don't actually have that much room to go around this side, if any at all. Okay, like around here, look. There's not really that much room for a path. I mean, the path could go to that, but I think it would look a little bit cramped. I think I much prefer the front being on this windmill side. Have the path sort of continue on around the edge like this. And then have the entranceway wherever the middle is, which I think is right here. I take some of this away. Slowly, apparently. 1 more row. That one. That one. And that one. Okay, I think those 2 are the middle. Let's just run down here in a straight line. Nope, it's not. It's that one and that one. Okay, so they are the 2 middle points, which means if you want to have a bigger door than that, which we do, let's take 2 away from this side. 2 there, and 2 away from that side. I think that's probably a good size for the portcullis. Do you know what I mean? Because it's going to be thickened out with, like, stairs and stuff like that to get a little bit of an arch, dressed up a little bit. Flatten all this out, obviously down to that grass level, so none of this will be here, so there won't be a weird step up as you walk into it. But what I do want to do is I do want to have some castle walled in areas. Now we don't really have the room for it at the front, and we don't have the room for it on that side, and I don't really think that it would look good on this side because we've sort of got this river part here. But on the back we have a lovely little area for a walled in section here. Now what I can do is I can, oops, I fell. I can maybe come off this wall here, go across the river, and then inside what's going to be the walled off area, we have a little bit of fresh water. Well, not fresh water, as it's probably going to come from the sewer anyway. But we're going to have a little bit of water, nonetheless, maybe for the horses or something. If we can get it to, like, if we can get the ground to sort of slope down there in a comfortable, not urgent way. It's not so bad how it is at the minute, to be fair. And then same off this side, we'll come across here, and probably out to around where I'm standing now. So imagine it comes down there, across where I am, and then back down that way. And then in this middle area, we'll flatten it all out, give us a nice, decent amount of room for a horse stables. We got, I think, 2 horses that I want on this world around the place, but I haven't tamed them because I haven't really got a space to properly store them unless I like hide them in a house or in a mountain somewhere. I went through so much food as well making this wall, so much jumping. But yeah, I can get a nice little horse stable in there with some hay bales and stuff like that. It'll be really secure because the walls will be high so they can't get out anywhere. Yeah, fantastic. Really, really cool. Let's sort of mark that out then with some cobblestone, since that's the only block that I've got left. And maybe it would be better to make the wall out of cobblestone so it doesn't blend into the castle itself. So let's go smack off the middle here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20... 20 sounds good. It's sort of everything is sort of 20 from each other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh yeah, no. It should be 20 from this one, shouldn't it? No. 20 from this one. Wow, oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And that should be a straight line. It is. That's good. That means all the towers are in line with each other. That's what that means. Very, very useful. So we just bring this up here. Now, it would be nice. It requires over twice as many resources to do with the castle wall, but it would be nice to have a walkway. So like if we had another wall that came down here, and then just a one wide will do. I'd be happy with a one wide sort of oak pathway that leads down, obviously at the top of the wall, like along the battlements. But that does mean obviously doing the wall twice. On those parts it's not as bad because obviously the inside of the wall doesn't need to be seen, so you only do the outside and then a little bit at the top. But that should work pretty well. If we run over back to a tower, hang on, how high can we get the wall to go without it looking odd? I think that we've done the base platform big enough that we can actually enclose the entire thing in. It's a lot of resources, a lot of cobblestone, but I've got a plan for that. I've got a really good plan for the cobblestone coming up within the next few episodes when we get round to it. But I reckon the wall can go all the way up to about the top of that. Maybe a little bit below with the battlements, and then we've got, yeah, okay, we've got plenty of room then. And then the towers, we obviously want to be a little bit taller. We would like the towers to be the tallest points on the out of the whole lot. So if we pillar all the way up, up we go, up we go, up we go. Keep going. Because we've got the cone to go on top that we'll make out of maybe blue wool as like a homage to the theme park castle. But I say the tops of the towers finish on this level, and then the cone is above it, and then the cone will give us a nice decent amount of height. That's what I say. Let me know what you guys think. Can I make it into the water? What do you think? Yeah, no problem. That was a little bit risky. So let's go off this way now, and that'll give us an idea on how high those towers are going to be now that we're down here. Yeah, see, we could easily go higher than that as well. The castle's big enough that we could... No, it is about the right height with the width there. No, that's perfect. And then the castle wall itself will finish on about this level. So maybe the towers will be a little bit taller. I think the castle walls will finish on this level. That should be good. That should work well. Unfortunately, that's all I've got time for this episode. Maybe we'll continue on with this next episode. Maybe I'll get a little bit of work done between this and next episode. And then we'll be working on a resource gathering system pretty soon as well to get the cobblestone a little bit easier for us. Okay? See you guys in the next episode. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you haven't already, then feel free to subscribe.